On this day, the Indian Constitution came into effect, making India one of the biggest democracies in the world. It was on this day when India was declared as a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. And to honor this day, the Indian Republic is celebrated with great fervour throughout the country every year on this day. This year will mark the 73rd Republic Day. Today is the day to reaffirm our commitment to unity in diversity, fraternity, and equality among all our citizens. The Constitution establishes fundamental rights that should be enjoyed by all citizens of this country, regardless of their political beliefs. It also establishes some fundamental duties for all citizens of the country to abide by. This historic event is commemorated every year with much enthusiasm and joy. The history of the nation gives a glimpse into the magnanimity of its evolution from a country reeling under colonialism to one of the leading economies in the global scenario within a span of 73 years. More than anything, the nationalistic fervour of the people is a contributing force behind the culmination of such a development. This transformation of the nation instills a sense of national pride in the heart of every Indian within the country and abroad. And this section is a modest attempt to keeping its flame alive. To start our celebrations, may I call the student of grade 7, Ganesh Karthik, to give an instrumental performance. Give a big round of applause to welcome him. Thank you. That was a great start to our today's program. Now let us invite Vedansh of class 1 to give a speech.
Good morning everyone. I am Vedansh from first class A3 section. I wish you all a very happy Republic Day. Today we are celebrating 73rd Republic Day. Indian Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950. And from the India became democratic and secular nation. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is the father of Constitution. Constitution is supreme law of India. Constitution is not a realized document. It is a vehicle of life and spirit affairs. This is a deity remembered the sacrifice of freedom fighters whose efforts gave independence and created our republic. Our ancestors gave us glorious past, so we need to create a future. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Now may I invite Manita of class 7 to deliver a speech.
Good morning to the respected principal, madam, teachers and my dear friends. Today I am going to speak about Republic Day. Firstly, I wish everyone a happy Republic Day. Republic Day is a national holiday in India when the country marks and celebrates the date on which the Constitution of India came into effect on 26 January 1950, replacing the Government of India Act as the new governing document of India, thus turning the nation into a newly formed republic. This day also marks the transition of India from an autonomous Commonwealth run with the British monarch as the nominal head of the Indian Dominion to a fully sovereign republic in the Commonwealth of Nations with the President of India as the nominal head of the Indian Union. India achieved independence from British rule on 26 January 15th August 1947 following the Indian Independence Act. The independence came through the Indian Independence Act, an act of the Parliament of the United Kingdom that partitioned British India into two new independent dominions of the British Commonwealth. India achieved independence on 15th August 1947 as a constitutional monarchy with George VI as the head of the Parliament and Earl Mountbatten as the Governor General. The country, though, did not yet have a permanent constitution. Instead, its laws were based on the Independence Act. On 29th August 1947, a resolution was moved for the drafting committee which was appointed to draft a permanent constitution with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as chairman. While India's Independence Day celebrates its freedom from British rule, the Republic Day celebrates the coming into force of its constitution. A draft constitution was prepared by the committee and was submitted to the Constituent Assembly on 4th November 1947. The Assembly met in sessions open to the public for 166 years, spread over a period of 2 years, 11 months and 18 days before adopting the Constitution. After many deliberations and some modifications, the 308 members of the Assembly signed 2 handwritten copies of the document on 24 January 1950. 2 days later, which was on 26 January 1950, it came into effect throughout the whole nation. On this day, Dr. Rajendra Prasad began his first term of office as the Indian President. So this is why we celebrate Republic Day every year. As the future generations of India, we should develop India in each and every aspect. Thank you.
Give a big round of applause. That was a wonderful speech. Now I invite Veda Bharadwaj of class 3 to sing a patriotic song, Bharatavani Pavani.
Hi friends, my name is Veda Bharadwaj. I am studying 3rd class A6 section. Today I am singing Bharatavani Pavani. Bharatavani Pavani, Bahu Sundara Rupini, Nee Pilladu Arpinche, Nee Rajananidigo, Nee Rajananidigo, Bharatavani Pavani, Bahu Sundara Rupini, Nee Pilladu Arpinche, Nee Rajananidigo, Nee Rajananidigo. Bendu mandalai sigalo, vendi kandala maraga, modu deshala yagasi pade, munnire muriyaga. Bendu mandalai sigalo, vendi kandala maraga, modu deshala yagasi pade, munnire muriyaga. జీవన బులధారలతో సిరులొలికే నీ అందం జీవన ధారలతో సిరులొలికే నీ అందం సహనానికి స్నేహానికి చక్కని ప్రతిరూపమంట భరతావని పావని బహుసుందర రూపిణి నీ పిల్లలు అర్పించి నీరాజనమిదిగో నీరాజనమిదిగో యుగ యుగాల నీ చరితం జగతికి అరవడి కాగా కర్మయోగులను వీరుల కని పెంచిన తల్లి వంట యుగ యుగాల నీ చరితం జగతికి అరవడి కాగా కర్మయోగులను వీరుల కని పెంచిన తల్లి వంట శాంతి సమర సాధనతో జాతిని మేల్కొలిపి శాంతి సమర సాధనతో జాతిని మేల్కొలిపి ప్రజాస్వామ్యము రక్షించుకున్న శక్తిశాలి నీవేనట భరతావని పావని బహుసుందర రూపిణి నీ పిల్లలు అర్పించి నీరాజనమిదిగో 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 నీరాజనమిదిగో. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
That was a wonderful performance. Thank you. Now let us invite the class 2 kid Arush to perform a dance number on the song I Love India. Let us give a big round of applause which would be an encouragement to the kids, those who are performing really well today.
कितना भी तो समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी. India, I love my India. India, India, मेरा वतन आसमां भी हार जाए
That was an excellent performance. Thank you, Arush. Now let us see a classical dance for the song Vande Mataram by Sai Pravalika of class 7. Let us invite her with a big round of applause. That would be a cheering to them. Please give a big round of applause. That was a great performance. Give a big round of applause. Now let us invite Riddhi of class 5 to perform for the song I Love My India.
लंदन देखा, पेरिस देखा, लंदन देखा, पेरिस देखा और देखा जापान। माइकल देखा, एल्विस देखा, सब देखा मेरी जान। सारे जग में कहीं नहीं है दूसरा हिंदुस्तान, दूसरा हिंदुस्तान, दूसरा हिंदुस्तान। ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया। ये मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया। I love my India, I love my India।
ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया। ये मेरा इंडिया, I love my India।
ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं, अरे जो भी है जैसे हैं, खुद पे हम नाज है। जानी ना हमको ये जमाना, चाहो तो हमको आजमाना। यार बात हम चार साथ हम इश्क बात दिल वाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छोड़े दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर चीज छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले।
Now I invite my diligent Vice-Chairperson Rudrama Devi ma'am to raise the dais. I request Rivi to present a bouquet to ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Please be seated. Now I request our sincere and dedicated principal, Mrs. Padmaja ma'am, to grace the dais. I request Vidya to present a bouquet to ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Please be seated. To start the celebration, we would call upon the dais our teachers, Manishri and team to sing the national song composed by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. In 1896, the song was first sung publicly at the Indian National Congress session by Rabindranath Tagore himself. The song soon graduated to become fiercely emblematic for the freedom struggle. I request everyone to kindly stand to honor our national flag.
Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sitalam, Sasyashamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Suprajoshna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadana Shobhini, Suhasini, Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhada Varada Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
Thank you, everyone. I request everyone to be seated. The national flag of India was adopted in its present form during the meeting of Constituent Assembly held on 22nd July 1947, a few days before India's independence from the British on 15th August 1947. It served as a national flag of the Dominion of India between 15th August 1947 and 26 January 1950, and that of the Republic of India thereafter. In India, the term tricolor refers to the Indian national flag. The national flag of India is a horizontal tricolor of deep saffron at the top, white in the middle and dark green at the bottom, in equal proportion. The ratio of width of the flag to its length is 2 to 3, and the center of the white band is a navy blue wheel which represents the chakra. Its design is that of the wheel which appears on the bacchus of the Sarnath lion capital of the Ashoka. Its diameter approximates to the width of the white band and has 24 spokes. To hoist our national flag, we would like to call the dignitaries on the dais to come forward. We request everyone to kindly stand to honor our national flag, followed by singing the national anthem by our team. I request everyone to be stand.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष मागे जाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हे.
The tricolor flutters majestically. Millions of our sacrificed their lives. We salute and feel proud of the great warriors on this momentous occasion. I request everyone to be seated. Now to go ahead, may I call upon the stage our assiduous principal, Mrs. Padmaja ma'am, to give the welcome address. Ma'am, please.
Honorable Vice-Chairperson of Vignan Institutions, Mrs. Lavu Rudrama Devi garu, respectable coordinators of Vignan Institutions and respected parents of our students and dear teachers and beloved students. My hearty greetings to all of you on the occasion of 73rd Republic Day celebrations. So after we got freedom from the shackles of foreign rule in 1947, our dream of following our own independent constitution became true on January 26, 1950, after very hard work done by the drafting committee members for nearly 2 years, 11 months and 18 days, under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and many other members. And the 6 most important members were Dr. Alladi Krishnaswamy, Gopalaswamy Iyengar, K.M. Munshi, T.T. Krishnamachari, Muhammad Sadullah, and N. Madhav Rao, and many more erudite scholars and lawyers and social workers. They all shared their opinions and they studied the constitutions of different countries and they took the best points from every constitution of other countries and they gave the lengthiest and written constitution for India, which is the supreme law of India, and according to which the administration of our country goes ahead. We are very grateful to these great people and we should remember all these people on this day who were behind the making of our great Indian constitution and which set the world record as the lengthiest unwritten constitution. And the Britishers made fun of Indians when we asked for freedom before 1947. They said, you are uncivilized, you have no unity, you are uneducated. Even if we give freedom to you, how can you administer your country? How can you rule your country? So our Indians took it as a challenge and they framed our constitution twice before the final constitution took shape in 1925 and in 1929. In 1925, it was put forward in the British Parliament by the then Labour Party, who gave support to our Indian freedom struggle. But in the next elections, Labour Party lost and the bill went into the back seat. And again in 1929, the chairmanship of Jawaharlal Nehru, another constitution was made in which all the best points were included, like today's fundamental rights, directive principles, planning for the administration like a 5-year plan, all these best points were included, and special reservations were given to the Muslims in the constituencies. Even then, the British took advantage of the divide and rule policy and they kept it aside, saying that it was not accepted by the minorities. And finally, in 1947, the Constituent Assembly was formed, and which gave rise to the drafting committee under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, a famous lawyer, scholar, and who worked for the upliftment of the untouchables and the downtrodden sections of the society. Under his chairmanship, all the scholars of the country gathered together and they worked for nearly 16 to 18 hours a day, and they sat in the library and they had 145 meetings to give final shape to the Indian Constitution. So we all should be very proud to have such a great legacy of the Indian Constitution, and on this day we should remember all these great people, children. So it's not enough if we feel proud. We are hoisting the national flag today, and what is our duty as the future citizens? Today's children are tomorrow's citizens. So a greater responsibility is on you. Earlier, before we got independence, India was in the form of several princely states. There was no unity, and it was taken advantage of the Britishers, and they got control of our country. And we can say their rule was a blessing in disguise, because it brought unity in us. And finally, in 1947, we emerged as an independent country with full unity. And we have to continue that unity. And as the future citizens of India, you have to make India stand number one. Whatever difficulties we may face, with our determination and planning, we should try to overcome. And as students, what are the challenges ahead of you? So every person has different stages in his life. And in every particular age, we have to do certain things properly. As students, in this age of studentship, you have to learn your knowledge well, and practically you have to observe everything around you, not only theoretically, even practically also you should observe the society and you should understand the things. And all over the world, our Indians have occupied the #1 seats. If you see Google or Microsoft or other companies, Indians are the CEOs. Not only that, we should be the entrepreneurs. We should start the organizations ourselves. So with this mindset also, you have to develop your future children. And to do anything well, first of all, we should have a good character. If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. But if character is lost, everything is lost. If you have good character, you can get everything. You can get wealth, you can get health, and you can get the highest position in your career. And you should have the determination to do it. And you should also remember, children, no pains, no gains. Industry is the mother of success. Kaste fali. So intelligence itself is not enough. You should have hard work also. A genius is 99% perspiration and 1% only inspiration. So hard work is very much needed. Follow the words told by your parents, and the teachers are guiding you every day. So work accordingly and respect your elders, love your juniors, your youngsters, and try to be useful to everyone in a very good way. And we observe different things around us. We see bad and good both. And we are wise if you take the good only and if you leave the bad. And now, as a measure to fight against this pandemic, all of us have started online classes. And whenever possible, we are shifting to the physical classes also. And I congratulate all the parents and students for cooperating with us and making physical and online and hybrid mode of classes also a grand success. So in these online classes, you are attending to the classes. At the same time, some students, they are spending long hours online, playing video games and other unnecessary things. So if you are wise, you have to use that wisdom and you have to use all these electronic devices for the purposes which are good and which are very much required for us. Never take anything negative or bad, children. So work well for your future and build up for your future. And I wish you all the best, children. And I hope very soon, maybe from 31st, we are going to have the physical classes, most probably for 9th and 10th. And the children who have got vaccinated, you can attend the classes. And the others also get vaccinated. And we are waiting for you in the campus. All things are ready. And all the cleanliness, everything, hygiene we are maintaining. So I hope very soon we are going to meet physically. I wish you all the best. And again, happy Republic Day to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, madam. That was a very informative speech. As we all know, a good leader is the one who motivates everyone to always achieve our best. It has been constantly done by our inspiring and motivating personality, who is none other than our diligent Vice-Chairperson, Rudrama Devi ma'am. In this pandemic situation also, madam has initiated the online classes to cater the needs of the students to the utmost. She always aims at the all-round development of the students. She always believes that one of the very important characteristics of a student is they have to pose a question. Our teaching concepts are designed to make the child face all the situations in an amicable manner and make a strong citizen of our country. She is a multifaceted and highly talented personality. So now we request our Honorable Vice-Chairperson Rudrama Devi ma'am to kindly address the students. Ma'am, please.
Hello, good morning everyone. Good morning. How are you all doing? Doing good, everyone? Yes. Okay, very good. A very warm welcome to all the students who joined online in the very morning, and their parents and my dear colleagues, all of you are most welcome to our 73rd Republic celebrations. So, I am sure many of you would want to celebrate such an occasion in the campus and are very eagerly waiting. All the students are very eagerly waiting, I am hoping, to come to the campus. All of you are waiting to come to the campus at the earliest. Yes, there are, even though you want to come to the campus. I am sure in every family one or the other person is a little sick, and definitely few of you might be, very few of you might also be little sick. So the more you worry about it, the more you think about it, the more scarier, the more bigger it looks. So it is just like any other flu, it is just like any other cold, cough, if you treat it that way. Okay? Then it will also seem so. So just because it is given different variants, different names, do not get scared. It is the very microest version of the virus that you got in this wave, all of you who got affected. And it is in a way good too to get affected, because it is like one other vaccination only. Okay? So all the children, take enough rest, take good nutritious food, drink lot of liquid, but at the same time there is nothing that all of you have to worry. You have seen enough researchers, enough studies that this wave is a very microest version, and it is not going to impact anyone below 25 and above 25 also who are not immunocompromised. Okay? So I know many staff members are cursing me, why not work from home? Why you are insisting that we have to work from the campus? But there is just no research, no study anywhere, not only in our country, anywhere in the world that has proved shutting the schools will stop the spread. Nowhere, no research has proved that. In fact, those who haven't shut the schools throughout these 2 years, there is no incidents where teachers were more affected. Who haven't shut down in any of the waves, there is no incidents that just because they haven't shut down the schools, the teacher were more affected compared to other professions. So you have seen in the first 1, 2, 3 waves also, shutting the schools really doesn't help. Does it help? Did it help? I don't think so. So that's the reason why all of us are working here today. Along with you, I am also working. Even though I have fever last night, I also have 101. I also have cold, sore throat. If I be tested, I will be getting so many names also. But I would want to treat it to be one more cold or cough. I don't want to give it some royal status. Okay? The more we think it to be, okay? Just one of them, just one of the normal flus, it is so. So, I hope all the staff members agree with me. Most of you, I know, are very, very eager from the day one. But again, few staff has few inhibitions. But as I said, there is just no way that coming to the school will have an ill effect on you. And you all tell all the time, huge campuses like us will be a blessing in disguise, in fact. So all the children, particularly 9th and 10th, I would want to address you particularly, just because it is online, just because you are all joining from home, it doesn't mean that you have to be lenient. This is a very crucial time for 9th class, the team 10th. The portion of 10th has started, right? This is the time that you have to be very, very careful, because 9th and 10th is the foundation for 11th and 12th, thereby your career. So all of you, I hope, taking this time very seriously, are not negligent because it is just online. I hope you all understand the seriousness and are coming to the online classes regularly first. If you are coming to the classes regularly, yes, then all of you are listening carefully to the teachers without shutting your videos off, answering, interacting with your teachers. Then all of you are, after the class session, reading the textbook very, very thoroughly, word by word, sentence by sentence. And at the end of it, once you finish the textbook reading, if you have any doubts, I hope you are finding time to interact and ask your teachers. Okay? So I hope all the students should not miss this for any reason. Come to the classes. Every online class from morning 9 o'clock till evening 3:30, every online class regularly. Put the videos on, interact with the teachers, and close the class, read the textbook very, very thoroughly. And then, when you have doubts, immediately ask your teachers. Okay? So this is a very crucial period, and just as Principal Madam also just mentioned, what can we do to this country, being we celebrating Republic Day, Independence Day every year, and we just think that it is a celebration of 1 hour, but it's just not that, right? So every citizen, as a student, we all have responsibility to this country, and our responsibility is to do whatever work we are doing more diligently, right? So you are at this prime stage, 9th and 10th, so take every day seriously and follow the classes very, very carefully, and particularly for all the 1 to 8th classes also. All the activities are going on, take part in them, all the seminar, debates, all the activities are going on, take very active part in it, and after that you also have little progress, because you could come from November onwards in your reading and writing skills, right? I want every one of you to continue that even though they are online classes, okay? So not to miss any of them, because you made certain progress. You again stop it, either your reading, writing, or your back to basic classes, all the work that you have done in the last 2-3 months again go wasted. So that's the reason all the 1 to 8 children, again, please follow the classes very, very carefully, and please, whatever progress you made, continue in the same way, the work in the reading or in the writing. And all the parents, yes, many of you would question me. Principal Madam also said we'll start at the classes at the earliest by Jan 31st. And for the other classes also, we will start the classes at the earliest possible. Once the wave subsides, it is on the downtrend, we will immediately stop the classes. Again, even though I am being very redundant, few parents would ask why so early. So, again, students do not come to the school only for the academics. They come for emotional learning. They come for social learning also to the school. People feel that, few of the parents might feel, do you think it is more important than the lives of few people? Do you think all these skills, whatever you are talking, are they more important? As I said before also, there is just no way shutting the schools will stop the spread. But if you have shut the schools, definitely we are impacting the emotional and social skills of the children. How can we say that in this last 2 years, when you are locked the children at home, when you have locked them at home, the worst enemy they have now is the parents. Even though we have given them everything, we have given them the laptops, we have given them everything that is needed. But why they are the enemies to us? Because they don't have any other emotional outburst. They don't have their peer group to talk to yell at, to sulk, to make more people friendship. There is just no way that they go their improve their emotional skills. So what will happen ultimately if there is no such, right, their peer group, their friends? Immediately, anytime you observe the children, when you stop for any reasons, పిల్లలు చేయి దాటిపోతున్నారని కొన్నిసార్లు, లేకపోతే పిల్లలు బాగా చదవట్లేదని కొన్నిసార్లు, మనం ఎప్పుడైతే వాళ్ళని రెస్ట్రిక్ట్ చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేస్తామో, ద ఫస్ట్ ఎనిమీ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఇస్ definitely the parents, right? So this is all because, as I said, we are not encouraging our children, we are locking them up in a place. It's not fault with the parents, I'm saying. It's the situation wherein we are not allowing them to mingle with other group children. Once they start hating the parents, their kid, their siblings or somebody, ultimately they'll start hating themselves too. Yes? So, if I can't respect my own parents, my own family, then immediately the person I'll start hating is oneself. So that is the death of whatever wealth you have, whatever rich environment you have, whatever kind of education you can afford to, whatever academic progress the child is making, whatever, in spite of all that, if a child is not liking himself, then that's, the death of the childhood for any person. So, these are very small things which you might have observed or might not have observed. So, we know as, we see many children, this is just going to impact so badly to the child, and it is million times, 1,000 times more careful than coronavirus. Okay? So, this is one thing, and definitely you all know at home they have many vices, like many children might get addicted to the online games or social platforms or other things, and definitely they have made certain progress in the reading and writing in the last 3-4 months, and again there will be decline if we discontinue them or if we don't start the classes immediately. And definitely, when you are sending the children to the school, the only thing that you have to do is put them make them eat in the morning and put them in the bus. Right? But when you are holding them back at home, waking them is a task. Making them sit for the classes is a task. Making them do the online classes, we have to sit with them. And doing the work after the class is again a task for the mother or the father. Right? This is all not there once the children start coming. So, these are the reasons why it is not just like that randomly we want to open. Because we have many scientific reasons, evidences to support why the schools should not be shut down. And very vehemently in all the newspapers also you have seen, maybe in the first two papers they say they scare you with the numbers and all. When you go to the editorial page they say you, the basic right of a child is to give proper education. When you take away that from a child, you are taking away his very basic right. So, on that note, I wish you all a very happy 73rd Republic Day. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the motivational speech. I request dignitaries on the dais to occupy the seats in the audience gallery to continue with the rest of the celebrations.
patriotic song. భరతమాతకు వందనం, నా జన్మభూమికి వందనం, విశ్వమంతా వెలుగునిచ్చే వేద భూమికి వందనం. భరతమాతకు వందనం, నా జన్మభూమికి వందనం, విశ్వమంతా వెలుగునిచ్చే వేద భూమికి వందనం. వందనం అభివందనం ఓ భరతమాత వందనం. వందనం సుమచందనం భరతమాతా వందనం అమరవీరుల త్యాగ నిరతితో పరవశించిన పుణ్యభూమి ఘన చరిత్రను నాలుగు దిశల చాటి చెప్పిన ధన్యభూమి వందనం అభివందనం భరతమాతా వందనం నా జన్మభూమికి వందనం. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you. That was a cute performance. Give a big round of applause. Now I request our colleague Mrs. Sunita Ma'am to kindly deliver the vote of thanks. First, I would like to wish you all a very happy Republic Day. Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. I feel honored and privileged to get an opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. I, on behalf of our Honorable Principal Madam, Vice Principals, my prize-worthy colleagues, students, and on my own behalf, convey sincere regards and hearty thanks to Sri Rudrama Devi Garu, most distinguished chief guest, for gracing the Republic Day celebrations and sharing with us her vision of education and bestowing her benevolent blessings to all of us. We are greatly encouraged by her gracious presence and immensely benefited by her inspiring address. Next, we are all grateful to Srimati Padmaja Madam, Honorable, Dynamic and erudite Principal of our Vignan Vidyalaya, who has depicted and articulated the remarkable achievements of our Vignan Vidyalaya. Her vision, interest and hard work has once again culminated in another gracious status. We are all grateful to all the respected parents for their immense support. We owe a special thanks to our dear and praiseworthy teachers and non-teaching staff for their valuable contribution, guidance and encouragement that have given a new impetus to ensure that our program attains perfection. My thanks will not be complete if I do not acknowledge thanks to the service providers and electronic media for their presence and giving excellent coverage of the program. Finally, I convey thanks to the students for their excellent, scintillating and spectacular performance in presenting the cultural extravaganza. Thank you, one and all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being a part of the celebrations. Happy Republic Day.